Hi, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We are continuing The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is episode 2, titled The Star-Spangled Man, which I think is referring to kind of the reveal we got at the end.
The last scene, more or less.
Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah. U.S. Agent, apparently that's his name, or at least that's his name in the comics. So let's see if it's going to be the same thing here. And I thought it was a pretty decent first episode.
I think it's okay. I was entertained by it, and that was what I was aiming for. And it's close to the Marvel Universe, what we used to see.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. When I watch a movie, it's to be entertained for a number of minutes or hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And that kind of lived up to that part of it. And last week, I really needed it after a hard week of work. This week is... okay, can't help thinking every now and then when I'm at work that if assholes could fly, this place would be an airport. But it's like that, I guess, with most places. So
yeah.
I'm ready for some entertainment, and I'm looking forward to this one. It is well within the Marvel Universe of what I'm expecting. So
It's going to be interesting to see where they go from here and exactly who these flag smashers are, what they want, and how and when are both Bucky and Sam, going to team up, because that's coming, obviously. Let's see what's going to happen in the second episode. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions, where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for some of the shows that we're doing. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. Let's go.
Join me in welcoming your new Captain America.
now with a gun.
Yeah, now with a gun. That's not very Captain America-like.
In another kind of movie, well...
I'm guessing we're gonna get to know the guy in this one. And is that him?
Could be.
It's difficult to tell without the helmet thing. JW. Oh, and apparently it's Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
I've been a captain before, obviously, but this is different. This is...
must be him.
Mm-hmm.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
They're gonna love you. Good luck.
At least he sounds like he's a bit aware of what he's
doing. Yeah. Genuine about it.
Yeah.
Captain America.
And that's the way you feel, John McClure.
Great, but it's been a lot of handshakes, a lot of suits, a lot of speeches and senator meetings. I just want to do the job.
Well, at least his rank is right on the front of the uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go to work.
Interesting little intro.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of expecting him to be somewhat decent. Didn't expect him to start off being an asshole.
No. We'll see what kind of guy he really is when we get to know him better. Very upbeat music, though.
Yeah.
Wow, he's already got an action figure. That was quick.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the Pacific.
This one, yeah. It reminds me of the first Captain America movie when he was just doing this, not really out there in the field.
It's great.
John Walker.
The first person in American history to receive 3 Medals of Honor, ran RS-1 missions in counterterrorism and hostage rescue.
Damn.
Did you know Steve Rogers?
Well, I was 2 years out of
What the fuck?
I followed his career very closely as an Avenger, even though I never met him. Feels like a brother.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't end well.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have given up the shield.
Oh, hey.
Good to see you too, Buck. You're not going to come here in your overextended life and tell me about my rights.
Overextended life, yeah.
What big 3? Androids, aliens, and wizards.
That's not a thing.
That's definitely a thing.
No, it's not.
Every time we fight one of the 3.
Now, Gandalf? In 1937, when it first came out.
So you see my point?
No,
I don't. There are no wizards.
Doctor Strange.
Is a sorcerer.
Ah,
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
just take him with you.
Yeah, he's probably in the plane.
Yep.
If they had a staring contest from the US to Munich, it's a long contest.
Yeah, both very stubborn guys.
I have a plan.
Really?
Great.
We're 200 feet. It's too low for a shoot. I don't need it anyway. Sure about that?
Are you just gonna grab onto something? Oh, or try to at least.
I have all of that on camera. You know that, right?
Get out of my face, Sam, or I'll break it.
Well, the team up happened earlier than I thought.
Me too. But we got the
Banter going, and
yeah.
not
Perfect.
mad about it. Nope.
Don't
Is
hurt
it? You like it?
All right, let's go. No, wait. Shit.
They really need to work on their teamwork. But I guess that's gonna be part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Move in. Damn, he's fast.
And the guy in the truck behind, he's blind? Or
Yeah, I don't.
Hi.
Bucky, talk to me. What's going on?
Oh wait,
Found the hostage.
not sure she's a hostage. She was in Solo.
yeah.
Yep. Nope, not a hostage. She's got super strength. Holy. Yep. Oh no! What?
I always wanted to do that.
Oh damn, Red Wing. Oh. Alright.
They kind of all teamed up
Yeah.
faster than I expected.
Definitely. Yeah. Oh.
Hello, girl. Kick your ass.
Shut up.
God, where at, man?
Oh. Here we go with the gun.
Could have used that shield.
Get off of me.
Those were all for soldiers, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Good save. Well, he doesn't have super strength, so he can't. Nope.
Sorry about Red Wing.
No, you're not.
We gotta figure out where the serum's coming from.
Yeah, and how in the hell, after 80 years, are there 8 super soldiers running loose?
Mm-hmm.
You hacked my tech?
Sorry, it's not exactly hacking. It's government property. She always just stare like that?
Yeah.
You get used to it.
You guys, if you joined up with us, I mean, we
No.
could...
Man, I got mad respect for both of y'all, but you're kind of getting your asses kicked till we showed up.
You got your asses kicked as well.
Battlestar, John Spartan.
Battlestar? Stop the car!
I'm done.
Yeah.
It'd be a whole lot easier if I had Cap's wingman on my side.
It's always that last line.
So far, he seems kind of nice and cooperative, but I'm sure there's more under the surface.
Probably.
But yeah, I'm really curious about these guys. How the hell did they get super strength?
My wife and I made this just for you. Everything's completely clean. She made it really nice and cozy.
There's a touch of Arnold Schwarzenegger over his voice.
Yeah.
What was that?
To find you and kill you.
We just got our ass handed to us by super soldiers. And we got nothing.
Not entirely true.
So, what has he got?
Mm-hmm.
There is someone that you should meet.
Huh? Someone we know or someone new?
Yeah,
I skirmished during the Korean War.
Oh,
This is, Sam. Sam, this is Isaiah. He was a hero. We, met in 51.
If by met you mean I whooped your ass, then yeah.
Isaiah, the reason we're here is because there's more of you and me out there.
You and me.
And we need to know how.
oh, he's yeah. Okay, he's got super strength as well.
They put my ass in jail for 30 years.
Isaiah.
Get out of my house!
What's going on?
He seems kind of fed up with it.
Yeah, you can understand why.
See your ID?
I don't have ID. Why?
We just talked.
Hey, look, is this guy bothering
No,
you?
he's not bothering me. Do you know who this is?
Oh, God. I am so sorry, Mr. Wilson. I didn't recognize you without the goggles. You missed your court-mandated therapy. It's like missing a check-in with your PO. Sorry,
Oh.
Mr. Barnes, you're under arrest.
Really?
Damn. Okay. Do you really need the handcuffs? He's coming with your will. Okay, fair enough. You know he can just break out of them.
He's too valuable of an asset to have tied up, so just do whatever you gotta do with him and send him off to me. Got some unfinished business, him and I. You too, Wilson. I'll be outside.
Well, he is persistent.
Okay. We're going to do an exercise. It's something I use with couples when they are trying to.
Couples?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
man,
turn
this
around,
is
turn
right
around,
up
face
your
each other,
alley.
face
You
each
should-
other.
You
Face,
should really
Like
enjoy
an
this.
old married
I'm
couple.
going to. I know you will.
Couple, yeah, exactly.
Sam, face each other.
Let's do it. Let's stare.
Another staring competition. Oh, they're good at those.
Yeah.
Good.
We're locked
That's
in
fine.
now.
It's a little close. It's very close. That's what you wanted, right?
Guys. Good. Now look at each other. Wait, what are you doing? Are you having
I
staring?
wonder how many
contest?
Yeah,
times
there
I
we
had
go.
to-
Staring contest.
Yeah. I wonder how many times I had to redo that take.
Yeah.
All right.
Gave you that shield and you threw it away like it was nothing. So maybe he was wrong about you. And if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
Maybe this is something you or Steve will never understand. But can you accept that I did what I thought was right? I'll see you outside.
Thank you. That was really great.
Maybe not the way to deal with things.
It is imperative that we find them and stop them. But you guys have rules of engagement and all kind of authorizations you have to get. We're more flexible. So it wouldn't make sense for us to work with you.
A word of advice, then. Stay the hell out of my way.
Okay. So if you're not working together, then apparently you're enemies all of a sudden?
Probably.
Yeah.
But it was pointing that way anyway, so.
Yeah.
The power broker's man.
Everybody grab what you can.
Power broker? Might be strong, but he can't withstand bullets.
Bulletproof now.
No.
Walker doesn't have any leads.
I know where you're going with this and no.
He knows all of Hydra's secrets. Don't you remember Siberia?
So you're just gonna go sit in a room with this guy?
Oh.
Yes.
Elaborate.
I'm thinking they're talking about Simo.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go see Zemo.
Mm-hmm. So he's actually still locked up. There he is. And then they're gonna end the episode. Damn it!
Really?
Really? Yeah, okay.
I have to watch the see if there's anything coming.
Yeah.
I don't expect it, but we'll hate to miss it.
Post-credit things, yeah. Wasn't in the first one, but we'll see, yeah.
But that delivered faster than I expected on both Falcon and Winter Soldier teaming up and
Yeah. Getting some information about some information about the Flag Smashers and getting to know some of them, or at least, we got some faces now. And then also the new Captain America, James Walker. Well, at least for us.
John Walker?
John Walker, yeah, sorry. And I kind of hate the fact that, when for us, at least with the subtitles, and I'm sure you guys can see that as well, it says Captain America when he's speaking. It's like, no, that's not Captain America. But
Well, he's been hired to be Captain America.
Yeah, I know.
And like any other, it's the new Captain America, and that never works for anyone. You'll always be the new one.
Yeah, the new guy, and even though he said like, I'm not trying to replace Steve or anything like that, it's you kind of are, but
he said the right things about it. He was humble about it, and I kind of like that, but he's turning out to be quite different in his mindset.
Yeah, especially compared to Steve once again, and also what we got there in the end, which was almost a threat. Just stay out of my way. Like, if we can't work together, then enemies it is.
The good old, if you're not with me, you're against me.
Yeah. Dealing in absolutes.
Yeah. Like any good Sith. Moved faster this time than last time. Last time was really kind of slow-mo into it.
Yeah, more slow-paced, more character study. We also did get some character stuff in this one, and especially between Sam and Bucky. It was more banter most of the time, and just funny quips, and those just being at each other's throats. But then we also got the scene towards the end where they kind of tried to work their problems out, or at least they were told to do that by Dr. Rayna. But that ended up not really paying off.
I liked it. It's funny though, being this whole funny banter about them, but then the answer about say something, why does this guy bother you, and so on, and it got kind of deep into between the relationship. And,
it got kind of real.
So Captain America thought you should be the next Captain America, and he was wrong. If he was wrong about you, then that means that he's also wrong about me, and he was the one that lifted Bucky out of
the hole he was in. Because as we know, and we also saw a bit of Bucky's past once again in this one with meeting up with this guy Asaya, who had a run-in with Bucky in the Korean War, and was apparently whooped his ass. And he was also a super soldier. He also had super strength. But it seems like since then they just they used him, and then they just threw him in jail and
threw him away, or tested things on him, or
did tests, and that's really fucking sad. And I get why Sam was like, why didn't I know about this guy? Why didn't Steve know about him? Why didn't anyone know that we had this person who used to do good? Who's now here and is in a very different state of mind, and you can definitely understand why he feels betrayed by probably the government and everybody else around him, and why he wasn't necessarily willing to just be like, hey, good to see you again, Bucky, and just trust him outright.
Well, last time they were fighting each other, so I wouldn't expect them to come out with open arms and say, "Good to see you again. Are you done fighting?"
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for thanks for the memories. Now let's have a cup of coffee and just relax.
But I got entertained, and I enjoyed that they teamed up very fast with the Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
Yeah,
and the whole funny talk between the two guys, and then the banter between them. That was what I was hoping for. So this one delivers. It's not as different as WandaVision was. A very artsy new approach to things, but I'm here to get entertained, and I got entertained for this episode. Got what I expected, more or less.
Yes. It doesn't go outside of of its comfort zone necessarily, and it doesn't demand too much from the viewers. There's not a lot to figure out necessarily, and whenever there's a mystery, it's because they want us to not know that, and there's something they're going to reveal later on, and it kind of has this natural pacing to it in that way. And even if it is they're talking about something, for example with Zemo towards the end, where we were just guessing, oh, that might be Zemo, and then they confirmed it right away. So it is way more accessible in the way that...
It's good for me. I'm just a simple man making his way through the galaxy, or whatever you say. So, I enjoy this. It's Friday after work. Good. I don't need that artsy stuff right now. I need entertainment.
Turn your brain off a little bit, kind of. But there definitely are mysteries to it, and especially when it comes to the Flag Smashers. And they were talking about the broker, or some kind of a broker, And besides being on the run from like the U.S. government and Sam and Bucky and the new Captain America, seems like there's also other stuff going on in the criminal underworld. And it is, when it just comes to, are these guys the Flag Smashers? Are they really bad guys? Because when you listen to like one world, one people, that it sounds noble, and I get why. Like, you can argue that maybe like the place that they were getting to during that 5-year period when people were gone, that if countries and people were getting more unified, of course that's a thing maybe you would like to happen more. And then when everybody came back, they feel like, okay, now everyone is focusing on that, and everybody who stayed and tried to keep the world together, now we're just being cast aside. So you can kind of understand where they're coming from. And I always like that in villains, where they're not just out for world domination and they are just evil because of evil. So I have a feeling that we're going to get more into that, and we're going to learn that, okay, maybe they aren't strictly speaking the bad guys, and there's going to be some sort of compromise at some point. And then
I like the bad guys where you can sort of follow part of it. Yeah, I can follow some of it. But then again, if you look through history, I get back to history, that there's been people there where you went like, I can see where you're going with this, and then they just take it
way too far. An example from the MCU being Thanos. Like, I can see like where he came from, and there's not enough resources, people are suffering all over the galaxy or in the universe, I'm gonna do something about it. But then how he chose to deal with it, no, that makes you a villain, buddy. That's the wrong way to deal with that whole thing. And then of course in Endgame, when he realized that, that solution is not even going to work, I'm just going to break the entire universe down to its last molecule and kill everyone, then okay, now you're just completely off the deep end, buddy. But it is interesting when you can kind of see where these people are coming from.
It makes a better villain when you can sort of relate to some of it, and
makes it more interesting and more three-dimensional, at least.
So I think we got a lot of hints and stuff to expect and so on. It's well within the Marvel universe, and there's breadcrumbs along the way that makes me sort of want the next episode. So that whole idea works, and I think it's good for me to let it marinate for a week. I kind of like this. Rather than binging a whole series, each episode, then let it marinate for a bit, and then get the next episode, and people comment on it and give hints to how it is in the Marvel universe. If I haven't read that specific comic book about this specific guy or so on, I get hints to it, and that works very well for me. So I'm kind of ready for the next one. After a week, it takes. I'm an old man, so it takes about a week for it to sink in. So it's good.
And as you're saying, it leaves time for people to theorize and pick stuff apart. Maybe not in the same way as WandaVision, where you really had to, okay, what the hell is going on here? Let's see if we can find some clues. Here it's easier to figure out what's going on, but they still leave you wanting. And leaving this episode or ending this episode with, we're gonna go see Simo. And then we saw him real quick towards the end. We saw Daniel Brühl, the actor who plays him, who is a great actor, by the way. I love that guy, and I can't wait to see more of him in the next one. So that, now I'm just excited.
WandaVision was not breadcrumbs along the way. It was like a whole bread just squashed, and then
throughout over a huge maze.
I had to call Sonny after each episode and say, well, there was a lot of hints in there, and I got about 2 of them. Enlighten me on the rest of them. So different shows, but still great entertainment, and can't wait for the next one. Can't wait to see how they're going to deal with this whole situation. What is it going to be like between Sam and Bucky, and then the Winter Soldier, Captain America, the new Captain America, John Walker. And what was his buddy's name? Like his Battlestar or something? Yeah, Battlestar, I think.
Yeah, I every time I hear Battlestar, then my brain just goes Galactica.
Kind of. One follows the other.
It's like when you hear Mickey, then then Mouse all of a sudden. This weird example, but still in the same, like, it's Disney. But yeah, anything else you want to add to this one?
No, looking forward to the next one, and it's gonna take a week and a lot of comments, and then it sinks in my mind, and I'm ready for the next one. So it was good entertainment.
Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Hope you guys out there enjoyed us as well. Enjoyed our little reaction and post-reaction talk. It's always fun to do these things. But as I said, that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 2, The Star-Spangled Man. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.